Hey, Vern, did you know that the county of Arlington in the great state of Virginia boasts the rank of 14th in the nation for holders of graduate degrees? Did you know, Vern, that some 94.9% of those over the age of 25 adults have earned at least a high school diploma, and 76.3% not only have gone to college, but also hold at least a baccalaureate degree, making it the most educated municipality in the great state of Virginia, where they boast of having the second best public schools in the state. And leading the way, would you believe that they had even begun taking daily attendance after the year 2009, after Barack Obama had been elected president, which, considering that they only began this practice in places like Petersburg after 3 years of pandemic and evolutionary pressure, suggests that this has to be a truly class act. You know what I mean, Vern? And Vern, I don't know if you were looking for any engaging and informative news content in September 2022, when Arlington Magazine, the online lifestyle destination for local residents of Arlington, that explores and celebrates life in Arlington, McLean, and Paul's Church, covering the lives and the lifestyles of local residents, had reported that college applications are on the rise in Arlington. In fact, Vern, in 2022, Arlington Public School seniors collectively reported having sent out 10,583 college applications. In fact, only about a third of them actually even took the SAT. But that was a 28% increase of applications from just over 4 years prior. And that's something else, isn't it, Vern? And one of the top 10 colleges that kids in the second best public schools wanted to attend in the fall of 2022 was CNU. I'll be seeing you. Down in Norfolk, ranked 7th amongst regional colleges and universities in the South. About 5 below that military school in Charleston, the Citadel, and just above that HBCU, Fisk University in Nashville. And if you were to ask me, Vern, that's certainly pretty good for a school district that spends more per pupil than any suburban public school district in the suburbs of Washington, including places like McLean and Chevy Chase. Almost like a private school education, one might say. It may not be Harvard where they're bound, but who wants to go there anyway? It's just full of Yankee snob types. Quite obviously, in Arlington, coffee is for closers. And at least according to the unofficial results from the elections as of November 10th, 2023, Delegate Alfonso Lopez, a graduate of LaSalle University, formerly a girls' college, by the way, who holds a Juris Doctor degree from Tulane University, though he's never actually practiced law, had received 81.45%, easily capturing a total of 16,837 votes cast for his re-election. However, not to be particular at all, with the great emphasis upon personal pronouns in these climes, a matter of grammar which should be well understood before departing grammar school. I tend to be a bit anal about those who insist about being hyphenated Americans who are not familiar with the rules for proper hyphenation, and at least in my humble opinion, the words educator approved should be hyphenated. Little matter of grammar, or such would be my preference. Obviously, not for all voters in Arlington, quite empirically, a losing message to use proper hyphenation. However, does one really have a choice on the proper spelling of firefighter? even if it is your chosen profession. No preachers that misspell their profession. But apparently, according to reports, it was these highly educated and enlightened voters who had apparently, with the assistance of voting assistants, volunteers, appareled in vests, handing them a large sheet of blue paper already completed for them to simply copy the answers for the big test on a white piece of paper. Very similar. Like being a forger of masterpieces of art, and numbering 16,837 of these forgery artists who apparently could not hold their voting choices in their heads. How delightful. And as you see, this sample ballot from the Arlington Democrats clearly informs them that this is the Democratic ballot, like the Democratic elections, capital D, while probably it should state the Democrat ballot, or is there a Republicanic ballot as well in Arlington? And that's what elections are for. How delightful. Nothing quite says independent-minded like having someone else tell you what your choices are, write them down on a piece of paper for you not to confuse in your head while you are obligingly doing your duty to obey. Who would dare to think that an education makes a man unfit to be a slave? What a possible notion indeed. And the people have spoken. Isn't that right? Burn. And you'll come back now. Here. This message was approved by Major Mike Webb.